Here at Disney's California Adventure Park, I'm in one of my least favorite areas, Avengers Campus, but I'm here because there's something new, and that means we have to show you. So let's take a look at the brand new Avengers Campus Vault store. So before there was one tiny little shop in the land, and then there was a big shop over in Hollywoodland that we will take you to afterwards. But let's go inside. So even though this is brand new today, there's no line to get in. You can walk right in. Unusual to be able to walk right into a new shop. Today's Monday update, we mentioned that the store could open any second, and then it prompted. Walk in immediately, there's Spider-Man gear, and of course this big giant Iron Man there. Some Iron Man gear. It's a Captain America outfit. Most of the items in here are not new. A lot of this you could find over at the Avengers shop in Hollywoodland, although there are some new items. A lot of costumes, I'm noticing. I did take a quick walk through before I came in to show you all. Some of these figures and things were available in that shop in Hollywoodland. Some Loki items. This mug is interesting in design, but the shirt I am not crazy about. And then this shirt with just writing all over it. It has something to do with his television show on Disney Plus. Vintage looking Thor comic style shirt. That's interesting. I do like that. Interactive hammer lights up. All sorts of different versions of the hammer and the axe. Just to kind of give you an orientation of the store, I'm just going to rotate you around so you can see the whole store. So it's a little shop, kind of L-shaped. The big items are the Infinity Gauntlet. So you can buy a gauntlet for $100, and you notice it does not have any stones in it. And then you can buy a little briefcase here filled with stones. It's got 5 stones, and so you pop them into the gauntlet. Oh.
When you do buy our gauntlet, either the nano, we do give you this.
It comes with it.
Yes.
So it's $100 and includes the box. Ooh.
Now notice this one has our orange soul stone. Our briefcase unfortunately does not have that.
No.
No, the only way to get the soul stone is going to be our coins right here. Our briefcase is more in, let's see, a relic, possibly the power stone. You can switch out all of our stones in there and it will react.
Do these relics have stones in them as well?
Yes, they do.
And different stones then would come in the briefcase or in the pack that's included. So it makes sense to buy some of the relics just to get different stones. And then do they activate different features in the gauntlet, like different sounds and things, or what's the point?
It just
is.
noise.
Okay. Got it.
It makes the snap noise, but only if you have collected all of these stones.
Got it. So there you have it, folks. It does include 5 stones. It's an arc reactor, kind of like the one at the front of the land, but tiny. And like so many of the other stores at the Disneyland Resort, this one is mobile checkout from day one. So you can scan the items in your Disneyland app, and then before you leave, you check out in the app, you pay, and then you visit the cast members over here by the exit where it says mobile checkout. Iron Man items. They've got a purple light on them, and I don't see where the purple light is, but it makes them look really... Oh, there it is, hidden up there. It looks pretty cool. The whole store is just filled with these relics and gauntlets. So here's the red one for Iron Man. There's the gold one over there. But then t-shirts and things throughout. Fairly basic store other than all of these relics. I think some of the relics are new, or at least have not been offered in the Disney parks. Here's some of them up close here.
So these each come with the stone that they have originally. However, were you to have multiple stones, you can switch them out. Like for example, you can also obtain 5 of the 6 stones here. The only way to obtain the soul stone would be to wield the gauntlet, as the soul stone has a lot of raw energy. The only safe way to handle it is with one of our gauntlets. However, yes, the so the soul stone you can only purchase if you have that. But if you were buying a gauntlet, it would give you less stones. But yes, you will have a stone in there.
Interesting. And here's the mobile checkout, everyone. So we'll take a long view here. The store. Here's where we entered in the center. A lot of people entering through the exit, which is one of the reasons why the guest flow is difficult in here. And here we are, Avengers Vault Artifact Containment Unit. I would like to just quickly show you 2 things. So we're going to pop into the shop that's original to the land to see what they offer, and also this little cart. And then you'll have an idea of how much merchandise is available in the land, because we do believe that the sound stage in Hollywood Pictures backlot will soon be vacated to make way for future attraction expansions. So that's good news for guests. Always better to have an attraction than a store. So we just want to see what's still in the land. Makes more sense for there to be merchandise for a land in the land itself and not in another land. But here are some of the Quinjet items, generic Avengers Campus. These are the same exact little pop-up units here that you also see in Galaxy's Edge, just kind of themed out differently and painted a little differently. There's some of the Spider-Man items that you take into the ride to enhance your score. So that's all they have there. And then here's the web suppliers, which is more Spider-Man focused. It's directly across from the ride, Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure. Crowds are not terrible today. 65-minute standby. There's also single rider available. A little bit of jiggling on the video here because I'm not using a stabilizer today. Here we are. This store has much better air conditioning than the other one we were in. All the web tech items here, spiders. The store has a lot of props and things hidden into it, a little more detailed than the other one that we were just in. All right, and now the journey to Hollywoodland. Hooray for Hollywood, as we head to the Hollywood Pictures backlot to look at the other Avengers Superstore and see what they have in there. And then we'll try to ask a cast member in there if they think that they'll be closing anytime soon. You hear lots of bells chiming and bass over there. It's probably a character out in the Mystic Garden. When you're in the land like this, you can understand why they had to change the theme of Twilight Zone Tower of Terror over to Guardians of the Galaxy, because the tower just looms over the land. So there. Right now for Halloween, they are doing the Guardians After Dark experience, Mission Breakout, which I like a lot. It's scarier, darker, quicker to get through the queue, not as much backstory. You're just bait for all the monsters. Not crowded, but there's an endless line of strollers, so I couldn't get across. So this is the lightning lane. Starts here. They must be switching over to Guardians After Dark right now. Oh no, they're letting people in. So look at the switchback line for Lightning Lane. Almost to Hollywoodland, folks. To show you this sign really quick. For a short period of time over the summer, Avengers Campus expanded outwards a little bit to the Hyperion Theater for Rogers the Musical, which is now closed. But as of this last week, you can listen to the music on all your favorite music streaming services, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. So the music for Rogers the Musical cast recording is available. We don't know exactly what's coming to the theater. There is an indication that there might be something to do with that Turning Red movie, one about the giant panda. A girl turns into a panda. Still a casting call for singers, dancers, and performers who could play those roles, including the boy band that she's obsessed with, where they call Boy Town or something like that. Happy Halloween. For a while there was a sign up there that said, the thing about endings is that they can be rewritten, which led folks to believe that Rogers might come back at some point. And of course, that is possible. They didn't strike the set in a way that would destroy it. They packed it up very carefully and sent it off to storage. It's a good sign. Of course, it's a good sign only if you really liked Rogers the Musical. I did. I enjoyed it. If you want a Fanta, there's a backdrop there. We're almost to stage 17 where the Avengers store is. Just have to pass Monsters Inc. here first. So you can see now why it's such a long walk from Avengers Campus to the main Avengers Campus store, why they would have built that little store in the Avengers HQ building, Avengers Vault. I'm watching, always watching. Aha. Is it closed? It is. Stage 17, Avengers Superstore is not open. So they have officially closed it. They have a tiny new store to replace this big gigantic one. And there's the story, folks. 2 little shops in Avengers Campus, including plus that cart. They've removed all of the Avengers stuff, it looks like, from this shop out here as well. backlot shop used to be all Spider Bots and Marvel stuff. It's now Disney characters and a little bit of Pixar. So Hollywood Pictures backlot has given up on Avengers, and there's a reason for it, folks. Expect big changes back here eventually. We might be seeing some of those happen starting fairly soon. And with that, we're going to call this video a wrap. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll be back with you again real soon. If you haven't already, please make sure you check out MiceChat.com today for the full Monday update, which is epic, all about Disneyland's future and a few problems of the present. Take care, everyone. This is Dusty Sage from MiceChat.com. We'll be back with you again real soon.